Thank you very much again for setting this up. Thank you all for attending too, and for sticking with us even though we told you that we would try to shorten our answers. We didn't do a very good job of that, I'm afraid. John did a much better job than I did. But anyway, 6 months ago I never thought that I would be up here. This is not something that I would tell you that I enjoy tremendously. However, 6 months ago, whenever I was asked to go in and look at the budget and to do some background work so that we could try to make sure that we were doing things right in the Commonwealth, what I found in there were things that I could no longer overlook. They were things where this county is not being taken care of fairly. And that bothers me. As I mentioned to you before, I did 20 years in the Navy. I lived in 8 different states, 2 different foreign countries. You guys have no earthly idea what a wonderful place that God has created for you right here in Hanover County. This is an incredible place. The combination of people, land, climate, this is wonderful. You have elected a wonderful government here. And I am very happy to be here. And I want to make sure that Hanover County is taken care of for the long haul. One thing that I also found out during this time was that each one of our legislators, whenever they are elected, whether they're House of Delegate or their Senate, they only receive $24,000 a year to buy their entire staff. That's it. $24,000. Now they're going to have to go through 1,500 pieces of legislation with one helper, most likely, unless you guys have ways to come up with hiring 2 people on $24,000. One person to help them. So whoever we elect as a citizen delegate has to be someone that can go down there and carry their own water. They have to be someone that can do their own analysis. Someone that can sit there and say, this doesn't make good sense. It doesn't make financial sense for Mechanicsville. It doesn't make financial sense for Ashland. It doesn't make good sense for Hanover or the entire Commonwealth. That's what we have to have. We have to have a citizen delegate who can walk in and be ready immediately to take over the budgeting concerns. We also need a leader. A real leader that can sit there and discuss with other members of the House to come up with ways to make sure that we get the budget right and that we get legislation right. Those are the 2 things that have to happen. You have to be able to carry your own water. You have to be able to do your own legislation, and you have to be able to build these teams. That's important. That's whenever I looked at my family and said, we need that person. Just like we have a couple ladies here in our group tonight that whenever they were sitting back watching their TVs and watching the Glenn Beck show, they said, we can no longer sit on the sidelines. Things have gone too far in this country, and it's time for us to start taking it back. That's the aha moment that I had 6 months ago. And the aha moment was to stand up, to take care of Hanover County just the way that I was able to for 20 years in the Navy. I want to do it for my family, I want to do it for my friends, and I want to do it for you guys. That's what I want, and that's why I'm running.